I so appreciate you being here. This has been incredibly insightful. I have a question that's more technical about homework load. My son has homework, but it's nothing compared to my daughter's. And it's one of the things I love about Green Acres is the homework load has been age appropriate. But he's in 8th grade, and I wonder, is he really going to be ready for the 9th grade homework load? And is that something I need to consider for high schools? It's not that he doesn't have any, but I have a sense that 9th grade is going to be so much more. And I'm curious how you've seen Green Acres students come in St. Andrews, and for your kids, if there was a huge culture shock or not.
Okay, so the Math Science Magnet program at Blair is actually pretty legendary for its insane homework. And it is insane homework loads there. Actually, I don't think homework is like aerobic exercise where if you practice it a lot in the prior years, you somehow get better at it or something. Claire actually did plenty of homework here in 8th grade. I thought she did what was age-appropriate homework. She had time to also be a person and to, I think, do much more important development work. She got to Blair, she had a lot of homework, she did it. I mean, you know, they made it clear what the standards were, and so she realized that there was going to be, that was the part of the new learning process. She had a lot more homework, but it didn't do anything other than her realization that now she had more homework.
And she had time to do other things too?
Yeah, so she's co-captain of the varsity girls lacrosse team at Blair for the season coming up. She's a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo, and she plays flute. So, I mean, you know, I guess she's good, right? But she, but no, the homework, it fits in. Kids figure out how to do it. But again, I'm not sure that having tons of homework in, 4th grade somehow makes you better when you get older at homework. You just then have a lot of homework when you're older and you do it. She certainly had enough here that she knew what it would look like to do homework. She knew how to plan her schedule. She knew how to prioritize time. She knew how to take great notes. She used Victor's notes, like for the entire rest of her social studies life, as far as I can tell, because he was by far and away the best social studies teacher she's ever had. So she learned a great deal of what I would call homework skills. Right? And I think that's the critical thing. I don't think it's hours spent, I think it's the skills learned. And she learned how to write, and she learned how to critically read, and she learned how to problem solve. So then she just did more of it in high school.
Does anyone else want to comment on the homework question? Other questions?
I would just say, I think it's a great question to ask